Two of the biggest names in hip-hop died just 6 months apart, both in drive-by shootings, and both cases remain unsolved. For nearly 30 years, people have asked the same questions. What really happened to Tupac and Biggie? And why do the names Diddy and Death Row keep getting mentioned? This is the story the world still can't agree on. Today, we're breaking down the confirmed facts, the public allegations, and the biggest unanswered questions surrounding Tupac Shakur, the Notorious B.I.G., and Sean Diddy Combs. We're not stating theories as truth, just looking at what's been reported, investigated, or officially recorded before the East Coast versus West Coast. Feud became legendary. Tupac and Biggie were friends. They recorded together, they performed together, and Tupac even stayed with Biggie when he was in New York. But everything changed on November 30th, 1994, when Tupac was shot and robbed inside Quad Studios in Manhattan. Biggie and Diddy were upstairs at the time, and although they denied any involvement, Tupac publicly accused them of knowing more than they let on. This single event lit the match that burned the entire hip-hop world. After the shooting, Tupac joined Death Row Records, led by Suge Knight. Biggie remained the face of Bad Boy Records, led by Diddy. The industry split into two sides, West Coast's Death Row versus East Coast's Bad Boy. Diss tracks flew back and forth. Award shows became tense. Security teams doubled. Rumors turned into threats, and threats turned into violence. The music was selling records, but the streets were bleeding. On September 7, 1996, Tupac was shot in Las Vegas after a Mike Tyson fight. A white Cadillac pulled up next to the car he was in with Suge Knight, and 4 shots were fired. Tupac died 6 days later. For decades, investigators focused on gang retaliation, conflicts within Death Row, and the ongoing feud. But despite documentaries, interviews, and police statements, no one has ever been convicted of his murder. Just 6 months later, on March 9, 1997, Biggie was killed in a drive-by shooting in Los Angeles. A Chevy Impala rolled up beside his SUV, 4 shots were fired, and he died at just 24 years old. Like Tupac's case, Biggie's murder remains officially unsolved. So why does Diddy's name keep coming up? Over the years, interviews, lawsuits, and documentaries have led some to speculate about connections between the feuds, the labels, and the murders. But it is important to note, there is no public evidence that Diddy ordered or organized these killings, and he has always denied all allegations against him. He has said he lost a brother when Biggie died and had nothing to do with the feud turning deadly. Nearly 30 years later, these murders remain two of the biggest unsolved mysteries in music history. The feud is over, the artists are gone, but the questions never stopped. What do you think really happened? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.